I do on that side? Here. Okay, so I need to leave that one free. But I can hit this guy. That one I don't want to touch. So I'm going to pull the lever. Go through here. I believe this is the hardest of the puzzles. So we pick the hardest one first. Cool. So we're gonna step on this one and go like that. So we can go ahead and hit this one. And we're gonna go like this, 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 this. All right.
Indeed.
Puzzle complete.
Time to proceed to the next ritual, I should think.
Let's go over to this one. Oh! Hopefully this one is not quite as tricky. We can go here. Diagonal. No, we don't want to go that way. Down. Cross, maybe? No. Perhaps like this. Yeah. That one was much easier.
The ritual is complete.
We are close. There is but one more path to follow.
Let's go and find it. We're not going to be lazy and just jump down the hole. We're going to get this ritual done.
Will you abandon these rituals, Inquisitor?
Nope.
Think carefully. There is no return once we follow the Venatori.
I'm not going down there. I am taking the road less traveled. One looks a little bigger. All right, let's go like this. All right, nailed all those. This one we can go down and around. Ah, there's another side to this one. Okay, so this one kind of does the same maneuver. So if we drop down here, we can go, well, we don't want to drop down there. We probably want to drop down over here. Go down, and back. Go. This should do it. Yeah.
Everything is lit.
So can we go now?
Come.
Yep.
Let us see if the doors have opened.
Let's go take a look. It's glowing. I'm assuming it will open now. In we go.
not what I expected. What was this chamber used for?
We're being watched.
Obviously.
Venavis, you are unlike the other invaders. You have the features of those who call themselves Elven. You bear the mark of magic, which is familiar. How has this come to pass? What is your connection to those who first disturbed our slumber?
I don't understand the slumber bit. Who are you?
I am called Abelas. We are sentinels, tasked with standing against those who trespass on sacred ground. We wake only to fight, to preserve this place. Our numbers diminish with each invasion. I know what you seek. Like all who have come before you, you wish to drink from the Vira Belasan.
The place of the Way of Sorrows. He speaks of the well.
It is not for you. It is not for any of you.
Let's investigate.
So you're elves from ancient times? Before the Tevinter Imperium destroyed Arlathan?
The Shemlin did not destroy Arlathan. We Elven warred upon ourselves. By the time the doors to this sanctuary closed, our time was over. We awaken only when called, and each time find the world more foreign than before. It is meaningless. We endure. The Vira Belasan must be preserved.
I like their armor.
What is this Vira Belasan exactly?
It is a path, one walked only by those who toiled in Mithal's favor.
He speaks of priests, perhaps.
More than that, you need not know.
The elves need you.
Our people have lost everything. They need you. They could learn from you.
Our people? The ones we see in the forest, shadows wearing Valisleen. You are not my people. And you have invaded our sanctum as readily as the Shemlin.
We knew this place was sacred. We've respected it as best we could.
I believe you. Trespassers you are, but you have followed rites of petition. You have shown respect to Mithal. If these others are enemies of yours, we will aid you in destroying them.
Sweet.
When this is done, you shall be permitted to depart. And never return.
So they can stab us in the back afterwards? Stuff that.
Consider carefully. You must stop Corypheus, yes, but you may also need the well for your own.
This is a tricky situation. I'm gonna accept their alliance. I like having some ancient elves on my side.
I accept your offer.
You will be guided to those you seek. As for the Vira Belasan, it shall not be despoiled, even if I must destroy it myself.
No!
Morgan, you crazy cunt! Where you going?
This would be our guide.
Mytholanast.
That's helpful, since Morrigan chased off on her own.
Dear Morrigan left to use the well herself, undoubtedly.
I knew we couldn't trust her. Though we have no real knowledge of what the well does, hopefully we'll find that out soon enough. Fire! Strike some fear. And down you go. Stuff. Keep going. Kill this guy off. back here. Get to that door. I like this place. It's ancient and mysterious. Says there's something here. I don't see it. Oh, there it is. Someone just left their coin on the floor. A lot of coin. Yeah, none of these are doors, so is this a dead end? Let's go back the way we came. It says there's a staircase here. Apparently I can't get to it yet. I don't know if we went this way. I don't think so. Oh, this is
place
new.
Looks untouched.
You have any idea how much this place is worth?
Don't let Solus hear you say that.
Guys can have a read.
Admit it. You were wondering.
Must be something valuable nearby. Loot the Pandora's box here. Gonna let me in? I guess he is. I heard a door open. This place is pretty cool. This guy walks pretty fast, considering he's using a cane. Figured he'd be a little slower.
Henshra, Gilas Velathan.
Just a quick look around.
Time to look around. We got stuff to do. Morrigan must be stopped. Maybe she needs to be helped. I don't know. I have no idea what's going on. I'm sure all will be explained. Is there something here? No. But I saw words for a moment. Hello! Here to shake things up a bit. Got him. Taking some heavy fire. Just die! Taking some serious damage, aren't you? Gonna do a little bit of looting. There's a bunch in there. 6 materials. Another 6. Very good. Very good indeed. There's a lot of them behind this door. Sees it. Yeah, you're an enemy. Let's go after him. Yeah. Get in the mix. Yeah, that'll make quick work of him. Except this guy, he's holding on for dear life. No one can resist my death ray. Use my forced choke on him. He's kind of cool. I like the murals. This looks important.
The Well of Sorrows.
Finally.
That's... something.
Is there something else on the body? No.
I want them dead before the Master arrives.
Kaltora Virethan.
I will swim if I'm...
I guess they found a shortcut.
So close. The well knows its vessel, and those who would despoil it. Stand aside, Inquisitor.
And you are?
I'm called Calpurnia. But when I partake of the well, names will be meaningless. Leave. This is not your time.
Your hunt for the well claimed elves, Templars, your mages. It has to end.
Perhaps you see further than I thought. You serve your people. You have one last chance to save them. The Well of Sorrows overflows with knowledge, power abandoned by those the elves worshipped as gods. To walk the Fade without the anchor. That is what the Well of Sorrows will give Corypheus.
If that's the case, why isn't Corypheus clawing at the well?
I will carry it like a jug brimming for his use. Can you not see? I knew you would take the well for yourself, to ransack its wisdom to try to defeat Corypheus. Come then, one last sacrifice!
Oh boy. It's boss fight time. I think. She shouldn't be too tough. Let's take out a minion first. Alright, got him on my side. Good stuff. This guy needs to go now. I like their giant hammers. A little disproportionate to the character body, that's for sure. Maybe I didn't. Try that again. Stop teleporting. You crazy? He's immune to all my mana. Damn, she's immune to that too. I'm just gonna blast away and hope for the best. Oh god, I'm stunned. That rage demon. I want him for my army. Come on. Get your mana back. Quick. Yeah. Where did she go? Oh, there she is. Go get her. You're gonna die, Calpurnia. She's not so tough. But this isn't even her final form. I'm just speculating. It's always a round two. Not always, but usually. Lightning seems to work okay, so we'll just keep shocking her. I don't have any ice magic at the moment. He's about done for. Come on, just a bit more. Down you go.
If I fall, it will not be by your hand.
You heard his parting words, Inquisitor. The elf seeks to destroy the Well of Sorrows.
So the Sanctum is despoiled at last.
You would have destroyed the well yourself, given the chance.
To keep it from your grasping fingers. Better it be lost than bestowed upon the undeserving.
Fool. You'd let your people's legacy rot in the shadows.
Corypheus needed Calpurnia to use the well. Without her, there's no vessel to claim it.
The moment we leave, he will send more forces to secure this place. The well clearly offers power, Inquisitor. If that power can be turned against Corypheus, can you afford not to use it?
Do you even know what you ask? As each servant of Mythal reached the end of their years, they would pass their knowledge on through this. All that we were, all that we knew, it would be lost forever.
It's better that knowledge remain in the well, never passed on. You'd rather destroy it.
You have shown respect to Mythal, and there is a righteousness in you I cannot deny. Is that your desire? To partake of the Vira Belasan as best you can? To fight your enemy?
Not without your permission.
One does not obtain permission. One obtains the right.
Well, did I get the right? Let me know.
The Vira Belasan may be too much for a mortal to comprehend. Brave it if you must. But know you this. You shall be bound forever to the will of Mythal.
Bound to a goddess who no longer exists, if she ever did.
Bound as we are bound. The choice is yours.
Let's do some investigation.
Is it possible this Mythal might still exist?
Anything is possible.
Elven legend states that Mythal was tricked by Fen-Harel and banished to the Beyond.
Elven legend is wrong. The Dreadwolf had nothing to do with her murder.
Murder? I said nothing of...
She was slain, if a god truly can be. Betrayed by those who destroyed this temple. Yet the Vira Belasan remains. As do we. That is something.
Are you leaving the temple?
Our duty ends. Why remain? It may be that only Uthenera awaits us. The blissful sleep of eternity never to awaken, if fate is kind.
Thank you for this gift, Abelas.
Do not thank me yet, Shemlin.
See, it pays to be friendly. We got what we wanted.
You'll note the intact Illuvian. I was correct on that count, at least.
Is it still a threat? Can Corypheus use it to travel the Fade?
You recall when I took you through my Illuvian, I said each required a key? The well is the key. Take its power, and Mythal's last Illuvian will be no more use to Corypheus than glass. I did not expect the well to feel so hungry.
Let's not be reckless. I don't want anyone hurt.
I am willing to pay the price the well demands. I am also the best suited to use its knowledge in your service.
Do not trust her, Inquisitor. She's a parasite, only here because she sensed a meal more hearty than you.
Said by one whose only motive for joining the Inquisition was altruism.
Is it altruism or sense not to plunge headfirst into a power you don't remotely understand?
Why should I be refused when the reasons to allow it are sound? Of those present, I alone have the training to make use of this. Let me drink, Inquisitor.
You alone? This is my heritage.
I have studied the oldest lore. I have delved into mysteries of which you could only dream. Can you honestly tell me there is anyone better suited?
I would be.
You lead the Inquisition. This is not a risk you can take. I have the best chance of making use of the well for everyone. Let me drink.
You're not concerned about the price. Bound forever to the will of Mythal.
Bound to the will of a dead god? It seems an empty warning. Perhaps a compulsion yet remains. Who can say otherwise? I do not fear it, even so.
Are you sure you want this, Morrigan? We don't know what will happen.
We do not, and yet it must be done. I am ready.
Oh boy. Decision time. Oh boy. Alright, we're going out on a limb and giving it to Morgan.
It's yours.
See what happens. It's gonna be interesting.
Morrigan? Are you all right?
Elasin Salah. Visan Allah. I am intact. There is much to sift through. But now we can...
It's our good buddy.
Son of a bitch!
The Illuvian!
Wouldn't that make things convenient? If I could just fly around.
Through the mirror.
Get in here, people! Whoa. That was epic. But what now? Guess it took us right back home. How convenient.
It is done.
I'm pleased to report we won the battle, Inquisitor. When you went through that mirror, Corypheus and his archdemon fled the field. I'm not sure why.
What he wanted was no longer within the temple.
Perhaps. He spent so long trying to get into the temple, he probably couldn't have helped his forces by that point.
Then Corypheus is finished.
If he is wise, he will hide and rebuild his strength before he attacks again.
He will not hide.
Meaning he will attack us directly. At Skyhold.
Not necessarily. But neither will he remain idle.
And how could you have such insight into his plans?
The Well of Sorrows held many voices. And they speak to me now from across the ages. They hold wisdom. Secrets I never dreamed possible. But even they fear what Corypheus has become.
Should we fear him more than his army?
Possibly. Luckily for you, he has a weakness. The dragon he calls is not truly an archdemon. It is a dragon in which Corypheus has infested part of his being. He doubtless did so out of pride to emulate the gods of old. That pride can be exploited. Kill the dragon, and his ability to leap into other bodies is disrupted. He can be slain.
You're sure? If there are no bodies for him to jump to...
You assume there is a limit to the range of his power. There is not.
Then what do you propose? Killing the dragon is no simple task, if it could even be found.
There is a way to defeat the dragon, to match Corypheus in his power. The Well whispers it to me now. Your help will be required, Inquisitor. Speak to me when you are ready, and we shall begin.
I'll see to Skyhold's defenses in the meantime.